Hey everybody, we're Lilani and we're revolutionizing the way you take care of your indoor potted plants. My name is Felix and I'm the head of marketing.
I'm Matthew, I'm in charge of operations.
I'm Khushi and I'm the head of technology.
And I'm Sharanya and I'm in charge of sales. So we're going to start off by introducing you guys to Sharon. Sharon is a 26-year-old consultant who just returned from a long work trip. As she opens her door and walks into her apartment, she sees Rebecca on the floor, dried up, and turning an odd brownish color. Rebecca was Sharon's favorite pink orchid. Because she forgot to water her plant, Rebecca died a tragic death. And Sharon's not alone. Millions of millennials all across America face the same problem. One, they don't have the time to take care of their plants, and then they also don't know how to efficiently water their plants. So they're either always underwatered or overwatered, and they end up looking something like that.
Our solution is Lilani, a smart watering system that irrigates plants based on soil moisture content. Our product has two main parts, software and hardware. The software is a mobile application that allows users to monitor their plants' vitals, set a custom watering schedule, and see what plants are optimal for growing in their local environment. Our hardware is a water pump that's controlled by a soil moisture sensor and a microprocessor. All of this is packaged small and discreetly into an individual planter so that it's easy to use. But why does it really matter if people like Sharon lose only 2 plants per year? Every year, the average American household spends $65 on replacing old and dead plants. And across the entire United States, there are 38 million households that have indoor plants. So while it may not matter that one person loses 2 plants, what does matter is that Americans are spending $2 billion taking care of and replacing their plants right now.
Along with that market, the planter and pot industry is experiencing explosive growth. The general industry is worth $1.89 billion, and the indoor planting and pot industry is worth $378 million. Our target market, the indoor self-watering plant pot, is worth $50 million, and it's growing at a yearly growth rate of 10%. This high growth rate is fueled off of 2 things. The first is that millennials are getting more into gardening. For example, 5 million of the 6 million new gardeners were millennials, and they're paying more for pots and plants. And the second is that the pots are becoming more technologically integrated. And in order to capture this millennial market, we will utilize 3 main marketing channels. The first one is we're going to utilize farmers markets and gardening events and start off our sales there. Then we'll move on to tech and gardening media, such as getting featured on famous newsletters and utilizing social media groups like Facebook gardening groups. Lastly, we want to use a referral program. So for everybody who refers our product, they will get 10% off their purchase, and this will spread our brand awareness. Just in the last week and in 2 days, we've gotten 11 intents to purchase, which shows how hot our product is on the market.
So, in our primary market research, we found that customers really care about 2 things, effectiveness and convenience. Right now, most people, just like Sharon, take care of their plants by watering them or not watering them. And it's really hard for people to water the plants because it's time consuming, and they also don't know how much water the plants need. Place states are a slightly more convenient solution, but they also have the same issue of killing plants by over or underwatering them. Our direct competitor, hydroponics, is a hydroponic indoor gardening system, but it requires high maintenance as you need new nutrients every month to make sure the plants grow to their best, and it's very limited in the types of plants it can grow. This is why our product, Lilani, is the most comprehensive solution on the market in terms of effectiveness and convenience. Moving on to the financials. We did some more market research and we found that a price of $45 per unit is very competitive in the smart pot industry, and it costs $17 in materials to make each unit, leaving us with a gross margin of 62%. We hope to further improve this number by streamlining our supply chain and manufacturing process. By the end of this year, we hope to finish designing and prototyping our product, and begin personal selling. At the same time, we will develop our marketing channels and move into e-commerce. With the revenue and sales generated from e-commerce and personal selling, we will solidify our supply chain and then hope to partner with small local stores as well as larger retailers. At the end of 5 years, our projected revenue is $600,000.
So, if you all know anybody who has indoor plants and is willing to beta test our product, please let us know. Join us in making the world a greener garden. Thank you. We're now open for questions.